right. Echo lumber mill. What was I gonna? Oh, that's right. I got that, and I'm gonna go here to the Vim Pop factory. Damn it. That's my other thing. I was always thinking, oh, I'm gonna put whatever core in there, and then I forget because I want to use one of the lower ones.
What I would give to be rolling around in a genuine suit of power armor.
Never look a trapper in the eyes. They're, something else.
Let's trade.
Damn it, dude.
Talk to Cassie Dalton. Shame what happened to her family.
You fooled me.
I never met someone that did the Catherine's dance before.
Yeah, I know, and you guys still keep calling me Mainlander, even though I'm not supposed to be a Mainlander anymore. Oh man, a bunch of freaking energy charge packs. I don't even remember getting those. I mean, that could also go down to just like how much I freaking pay attention, which, let's be honest, that's on the low side. I'm not gonna sell this, but I'm gonna throw it in here just to. It's kind of one of those things, just to get it out of my inventory. Peckish. Okay, so it looks like I just go straight down along here over to here. Now, if everything goes right, man, I'd like to be able to kill what's his name, Confessor Tectus. I sure hope that's the current guy. I'm not mixing him up with the previous. Because isn't the original one Confessor Morton? I think it's Confessor Morton. And Tectus is the current one. Also, I want to know everybody's opinion on the Mother of the Fog. Person with a stealth boy? Or is the main character actually seeing some kind of supernatural being? Or is it something else? You know, I'm always curious. Great, just load my ass up. And yes, I am still feeling a bit stuffed up, not 100%. Oh, that's gotta be one I killed earlier. come on, just jump up on that and walk over. A noise. Ugh. Really? Come on. Step out. Oh! What the hell was that? Yeah, you don't deserve to have that. Sweet, yeah, I can just go right down this road. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh.
That's it.
Pop this open. Vim, Vim, Vim. Thompson? Okay, so the story for that in my head is that people are raiding their Vim thing, so that was a trap, and they had a guy at Thompson in the back. Sound good? I think it does. It works. You can add more onto it later. Ooh, just a safe in the middle of the road. Oh, come on.
Yes.
If you're wondering why I grabbed that crap, I don't know. 36 ammo is such a waste. I mean, early game, you...
What's that? Out there, somewhere.
The hell, let's walk in there like we own the place. We oops. nobody's here. It's like one of those areas you knew he was just going to slide right off the area there just because, so I couldn't get the loot. Probably isn't really worth it, but still, just the sheer fact that that's what he does.
Sweet.
You know what? I really do need aluminum. I'm not going out to the island. The roof. Ooh, more of the captain's blend. Those are always good. Oh, man. Take the frag grenade. Couple of cameras, those are always nice. Yes, the factory itself. Of course, now I'm tired. Yeah, I don't know what aiming is. I just point and shoot.
There we go.
Trying to think of where I want to go. Or, okay, I know where I want to go, but where...
Better than ramen. Or anything's better than bugs, not ghouls. Ha! You're right, brother. Not ghouls. Someone there. Time to die.
Messed up my freaking leg.
Let's play!
Took the dude's head clean off. Yeah, some 308. No, I just want the power core. I mean, look at that. Perfectly good. Yellow. Yellow. Blue. It doesn't say I can use that. I wonder if that one's the green and it just doesn't tell you. Because look, there's the green swath right there, but that one's empty. Now where's the... Man. Oh, this just leads back to where I was. Okay. I think in there is actually where the one guy is. You can hear him stomping around. Okay, anyways, let's see. Let's get through back to where I was. Because I made a wrong turn. Yeah, I probably should, you know where some of this stuff is, but I don't. I will take that teddy bear, though. Don't need any of that. Where does this go? No, I do not need to go to the island. Anything in there? Oh, I'll take the 4 bottle caps, might as well. Let me just run around and be lost for a bit. I'm not even running into any new, like, guys to shoot. Tennis hand. Basketball. Fans are not bad. And I guess I could grab the quartz. Paint can. Dead cool, some ammo. Wait, is there anything? No. I mean, come on. It would have been really funny if they had a Nuka-Cola machine in here. Okay, that just leads out. Okay, there's the armor. I always felt like it was really close. Like if I'd come across the armor and be able to go right to the area. Float fly.
Excellent.
Now, is it just me, or is Is it down there? Is it just down below in this room? I mean, I feel like... It's definitely not that way. That it's just down in here. Oh, wait. Really? You gonna tell me I can't do it? Freaking lame. Like, isn't that it? Like, right over there? I'll take that frag grenade also. Another frag grenade. Yeah! Yeah, it is. See, it's marked even. Nice. God damn, it's getting cold all of a sudden. Mind you, the weather has been saying it's supposed to snow here on Tuesday, which
That's it.
is not common. And it might be common in other places, but not really here. I mean, this is coastal California that I'm in. I'm not inland California where it can happen at a moment's notice.
Going up.
I mean, when I was younger, there was we'd go, you know, there was like a bunch of skiing areas. I was never old enough to ski when we'd go, though. We did go tubing, though, where you take a... Oh, hey. Huh. It's got, you know, those big tubes, and you hop on it, slide down the mountain, the snow and everything. That was big when I was a kid. You know, for the kids to do, for whatever reason. It's like, nope, you couldn't ski, but you can do this. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Signs of life detected. Scanning. If you need assistance, please approach the intercom. Rescanning. User isn't approved to enter the medical containment area. Can't say I mind the company, though. It's been a while.
I don't think any approved user is gonna show up. You can either let me in, or you can keep waiting for eternity. Your choice.
You actually make a really good point. Very well. There you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, my power capacity is a bit low, so I'm going to go into reserves. Best of luck to you.
Hell yeah. I'll take that. I'll take the surgical thingy over there. I don't know how much of this stuff I want to carry off with. Ooh, I'll just take all that.
Yes.
And this, I feel, is one of the best weapons in the game. This is amazing. I mean, if you like a different weapon, that's fine. You know, everybody has the right to choose your own thing. I'm not gonna slight somebody and say, "Oh, you're wrong. This is the best gun in the game." I just think it's. I'm not saying the best. I'm saying it's one of. Am I going to use it now? Probably not. So let's take a look at it. Yeah, 118 compared to 485. Yeah, this doesn't stand a chance. I guess if I messed around with it, it might do a bit more damage, but I don't think so.
Going up. Ground full.
Alright, now let's get the hell out of here. I think I get out to the roof this way. Ooh, bottle cap. Yeah, you know what, man? I just don't care. I'm not going to get on my card. I'm going to go do that. Let's face it, inevitably the game would like hose me over. Like a super mutant would come out of nowhere and kill me when I was on the computer. It'd be like, haha, I fooled you. And I'd be like, oh, I have to do this all over again. But yeah, that's the evils of Bethesda. You know, they're like that. That's how they program their stuff out. It's like, how can we make you suffer? And the key is, it just works. How long does the salt take? What, like half hour? Yeah, half hour. That's not too bad. I mean, I still got to get to Arcadia, and I'm not quite.
Come on!
Oh! Oh, fuck me. You guys all hear that, right? Why am I over? They blew my leg off. You complete piece of freaking garbage. Okay, let's take a look at the map here. Let's see, church. There's that. There's the nucleus. There's the other place. I need to get to here, but I need to fix my power armor, so I want to get to here. And look at this. Not even a... So you got a little settlement. It's not even on the map. Statue of somebody. Some places. Like, normally, this would be like a little, like, they would have marked it. It would have been like blank whatever. Nothing. Not a thing. These people get screwed. Oh man, I'd love to pick some stuff up, but some jerk blew my freaking leg off. Hell yeah, give me a Nuka-Cola. Yes. Hell yeah, hear that? Recruitment beacon. The other thing is, man, if I fire this gun at point blank, whoa! Oh. Whew. I so could have murdered myself doing that. That was honestly, that was stupid. I should, yeah. I should refrain from doing that in the future. Oh, of course. You know what? Let's just eat something. Do I have a? It was like a mutant hound, whatever. Probably going the wrong way. Yeah, now it's just straight. What is that? Whatever this. It's supposed to be more north? No. Yeah, I was going north. I just was off at that moment. Hell yeah, look at this. My people are amazing. What do we got? We got 7 food. Let's pick some of this food here.
Growing well.
God damn it. Let's crawl over here, dump some stuff, then plant some food. Yeah, I know, that was a... I wanna look at the gun. I wanna see what I can do with it. Fragment white guy. Yeah, I gotta fix that.
With ordnance like that, no wonder you wiped out those crabs. I'm scraping by. Oh man. Okay, so I mean, not perfect, but you know,
Nice. 12 food. That's good. Why do I keep getting stuff popping up? Hell yeah. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Rat scrubs. Oh, that could be really good. What all could I? Oh, of course it's gonna be. Oh man, that would be awesome. But these are all blacksmith, which I don't have a thing for. So you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna put the targeting HUD in there. Oh yeah, and I wanna see what I can do with weapon. Like you seriously cannot. Okay, so it's got the standard receiver. Let's go. Ooh, what's the farthest down? Okay, I don't want to put it as a 308 because that kind of ruins the idea of the gun. The idea is it's a normally it shoots 45, and they have it with the 5.56. I'm not going. So 183 is the best that this gun gets. Okay. Okay, let's take care of what this problem is. Alright. Who decided they're gonna cause a fucking problem? Yeah, something's out there. Oh, that's right. I don't think I put anybody on these. getting some beyond that.
Is that a Pip-Boy? I've heard about those.
Yeah, they're
Just
pretty
wanted
awesome.
to trade a few things.
Okay, as you are the most badass person here, I'm gonna give you some leather armor. Yeah, there we
What
go.
are you looking at?
Nothing. Did your clothing just come off? No, you're still wearing. See, when they got this red thing, okay, that's. I can see that being kind of annoying after a while for certain things. You know what? I probably could have sold a couple things and came down here and bought some more ammo.
If the fog doesn't get us, the storms will.
I'm looking for weapons.
Actually, I'm just looking for ammo. And I sold all my good stuff, so we're going to have to sell some drugs or something. I'm going to want some 308. What do we got here? Health. I probably could have taken those, but let's sell off some of those Med-X. All this Psycho. Whoops. Let's sell off like 5 of these. I'm not going to need. Whoops. There's only 4 of them here. Sell 1 more of these off. I don't need that many. I'm going to sell a couple of these. We're just going to sell 7 of them for the moment, and I'm going to go buy all this guy's shotgun ammo. Oh man, yeah, I should probably toss like all of my Vim into things. I don't think I'm going to need it. Okay, let's sell 3 of these off. Let's get myself down to like 100.
Fog. It's dangerous, okay?
With a 12.7 submachine gun back in the game, it would be kind of cool to go through and do a fully automatic character just to see how good it is. Because I remember it being really good in Fallout New Vegas. I absolutely destroyed Deathclaws. I was like, Deathclaw. And just vaped right through it real quick. Just tore it apart. It was glorious. Oh, you know what? That's what I could have sold him. I could have sold him my low-end tired. Let's go. Let's just sleep for 8 hours just to make sure. God damn. I'll tell you, man, whatever's going around here in California, this, oh, yeah, this sucks. And it's not even, like, really bad. It's just super freaking irritating. Also, I haven't asked all my friends, but I have a couple of friends that I'm going to go through, and just so some of you know, at some point I'm going to stream some Fallout 76 with my friends. I'm mostly going to try and get some of my friends who do other streams and stuff, because I think that could be kind of fun, just to get a bunch of people who have no clue what they're doing. Just, yeah, but, I mean, who have played Fallout 76 at least, and just try and launch some nukes and blow up some stuff, and kill some things. I think we can do the I almost said Mirelurk Queen. The Scorchbase Queen pretty easily. I don't think that'd be a problem. I think we could do that. but I think my friend group is incompetent enough that some of the other ones could be much harder. And I'm not gonna for a second pretend like I'm like somebody who's built some overpowered, like that's not. I just put together. I don't remember that ever glowing. Oh, I hate going underwater. But so it's not gonna be the most competent group of people. So it should be entertaining, if nothing else. But yeah, just killing. I was gonna say, let's see, I remember that kind of glowing, having some glow. But I don't remember being that red. But anyways, Scorpius Queen and the other two. I think killing. God damn it. When you nuke the mine, I think that'd be the hardest one to do. Like, I feel like my friend group is incompetent enough that might be like super hard to do, which is good. I mean, it can be entertaining watching a bunch of idiots try something out. It'd be a lot of fun. I mean, like I said, I just don't. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. Wait, I thought both these were legendary. I can only imagine that I had to pull that gun out of that dog's ass because there's no other way he was carrying it. Like he just like stifled that thing in nature's pocket. Dude, do not scratch the armor, man. I just fucking fixed this thing. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. What do we have here? Oh, and it might even be, I have to check. If that's heavy, or is that not? Or is that just, I want to say moderate. I forget what the in-between is. Because it's heavy. That's actually really. Oh, that's not the right way. I have to go this way. Sweet. I've been doing this for about an hour. About halfway through. I should probably shoot a message to one of my friends who I want to do the Fallout 76 with to see what he's, like, hey. I wonder if he has the forest also. Cause like I said, I want to stream the forest. I know I've mentioned this before. I think that'd be kind of fun to do. I'd like to go through and play through. Oh hey, you made it. Here I'm just like rambling to myself, thinking of all the games I want to stream. Fuck. what's the other game on? I want to play through Aliens Colonial Marines. I've played it through it before with some of my friends, and I enjoyed it. The only problem is, like I've said before, is it's kind of short in the amount of stuff that it has. But if you play at a high enough difficulty where friendly fire's turned off and everybody goes in with flamethrowers, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Like, how fast can you kill your friends? Be like, you're getting attacked by an alien, and it's like, I'll get it off you and just burn it off. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But anyways, yeah. For just joining here, oh man, I almost shot that person. Okay. So so far I've gone to the Vim factory. I've dug up Avery's body, and I'm coming up to tell Dima that he's a dick. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with him doing a dicky thing. So I'm telling you, man. Like, they should have had actually for the site here, hostile target should have been in red. Friendly should have been in green. It stopped me from shooting Dima right here. I would, like, walk in and start shooting him and then just have to kill everybody. I bet he's listed as an essential, so I can't kill him.
I hope you don't mind, but I had Chase shadow you. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks? Are we closer to resolving the conflict on this island peacefully?
Your memories led me to a
Oh.
website. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth, so you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
I wonder if you could go into Diamond City and how many people in there you could kill. Could you clear out all of Diamond City? I mean, that's a lot of people. And shrinking each one of those down, each kill down into a video. That would be, there's got to be at least 40 or 50 people in there.
Okay.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
I'm starting to see things more clearly. We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor.
I mean, how many people are in Fallout 3 that you're killing so far? I mean, that's what...
They'd come after Acadia, and then without us...
I mean, if you don't worry about respawns, that's like probably not even a year, probably about a year.
Everyone will die.
There's got to be like 365 people.
Have an idea. There's still a way we can bring people.
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you. As horrifying as if Far Harbor could be made more tranquil, we could replace.
If it means peace, I'll totally kill Tectus. He's a dick. I mean,
Tell me the plan.
This will be difficult.
Let's move
for both
on.
of us, but I think it's our only option. I'll need you to leverage your access to the hut. You should be able to find once your work is done.
Okay.
oh, I'll absolutely do this.
Any ideas on how I can get him alone?
Tectus lives in fear of being usurped by his predecessor Martin. Despite that, in all likelihood, Martin is dead. But if you somehow uncovered evidence of Martin's imminent return, I expect Tectus would be interested. hearing all you know.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I should get myself some
All we
tea.
have to do is manufacture Martin's uprising.
I always
To do
forget
so,
that. My
I need
roommate
raw
that I had
material.
was living with me for a while. He always
Martin
freaking had
recorded
tea,
many
like
of our conversations.
constantly.
Those in the nucleus have certainly been destroyed. But I built a small refuge for Martin many years ago, when he'd go there and here.
Getting close to my favorite part of Far Harbor. Yeah, before I hopped on this, I actually was on Fallout 76 for a little bit. I didn't stream any of the Fallout 76, but I just went around to try and get myself. Man, I just came from over there. But I just did a little bit to try and get my upgrades for the Dom Pedro. Which is this for Fallout 76. Which is the, well, oh, here it's the Mortician, but it's the Gauze pistol. Or as some people just refer to it as the Ghoul's gun. Oh, man, damn. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's really nice. And, God dang. Holy crap. One of the things that's really funny is most of my family don't say bless you. We generally go around and say Gesundheit, which is the German, and if I remember right, it means good health. Because like so much of my family is German. But and none of them actually would speak German. They'd all just say like they'd have like little German phrases or things like that, like Gesundheit. And I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. But anyways, one of the things I thought was really funny. So I'm at work, and this woman sneezes, and I say Gesundheit, and she looks at me like this strange look on her face, and she's like, "How did you know I spoke German?" And I was like, I have no idea. And she was from Austria. But it was just really funny. I'm like, I didn't. It's just one of the few German words that my family's been using for forever. Like my grandfather would say it all the time, and my grandfather came from Germany. No, it's funny because actually a lot of my other family members are supposed to be German. Like I have one that came from Germany who was a dentist in San Francisco, and I'm kind of wondering how many of these people said they're German and weren't, because a good chunk of my I took a DNA test, and it came back that I have like was like 40% German, but there's like a huge chunk of Scandinavian, and I'm like, okay, who lied and said they were German but is actually Scandinavian? Because that's the only place it could have came from. Because I do have a little bit of English and Irish and Southeast Asian, which was a surprise to me. I'm like, I thought I was white as white can be, but nope, Southeast Asian. It's like, all right. That's a fun thing, you know. Just go through, take a DNA test, find out everything. But yeah, that moment you realize you're not as white as you thought you were. Not that I have any problem being Southeast Asian. My guess would be from being English, and the English just sailed everywhere and had sex with everybody. Yeah. And the thing I'll tell you is, like, almost everybody is Irish. Um, it's fun. It's also, that's one of those other areas. It's funny is I had this Irish woman come through, and I was talking with her, and the local tribe up here. Damn it. One of the local tribes up here, almost everybody has an Irish last name. So it's all these areas, all these Indians, you know, and they're all like Irish last names. And she says something like, "Oh, the Irish plan of domination is going pretty well here," and you know, or something like that. And I was asked her about it. She says, "Oh, the Irish plan for taking over the world," which I'm giving this out now, so everybody knows, is they're going to have sex with everybody, so that everybody's Irish, and then there'll be no reason to fight, except for we'd all be Irish, so we'd get drunk and fight anyways. But at least, I mean, that's the theory. Oops. Oh, I do have to level. So, I mean, you know, at least the Irish have some plan for their world conquest. Which, I mean, I can't, you know, say that that's not a bad idea. It does work. But I don't know how many Irish people are also in on it, because I feel like some of the ones that stayed in the homeland back in Ireland don't really get it. That's why the rest of them kind of left, and they're still Irish. But yeah, like, actually, one of the other things I always thought was really funny. So when my dad was in the army, he was over in Germany, and he was driving through our hometown, where our city that we're from, where my family's from, and he painted the family name on the side of the tank, and then drove through, hoping that somebody there would see it and ask about it. And it's one of those areas where he didn't get anybody. Oh man, there's a lot more. But, you know, so it didn't work. But it kind of makes sense, because, you know, if you see your family name on the side of a tank, an American tank at that, oh, it's them electrocuting themselves. I mean, that'd be pretty odd, you know, if you just, yeah. I mean, I can't slight him for saying that it was a bad idea, but, you know. And I don't know what happened to any of my family. I know that my grandfather's sister lived through the war, so she was still there, and I know that she was writing, and I don't know what happened to her. I don't even know if she had kids or not, but I'm sure I have other German relatives in Germany. I just don't know what happened to them. Is this the right place? Yeah. Okay, where is it? Oh, it's right here. Oh, the hell was that? But holy crap, that's a lot of Marines.
Excellent.
I mean, I know I have like a bunch of other like I know my dad, my uncle. I got to talk to my I got to talk to my great uncle, who was on. Shit. See, this is the problem. I don't remember the name of the battleship, but he was on one of the battleships that was on its way to Japan, and not on purpose. Like its rudder had gotten taken out, and so it was on its way to Japan, and they were going to scuttle it. Now I'm going the wrong way. And he was saying he was the gunnery sergeant. I think that's what they called it, or what do they call it? The gunnery sergeant, the gunnery master. No, the gunnery sergeant would be it. I don't. Son of a. Now I don't. I honestly don't know what the term is for it. But he was in charge of all of the gunners on the battleship, and so they're floating in, and they're gonna have to scuttle the ship. It's on its way to Japan because the like I said, the rudder got taken out, and so he was doing the last sweep to get all of the gunners off of the ship, but the engineer crew was still working on the engine to get everything fixed. And right as he was getting the last guys, telling him, "All right, time's up, let's go," they got it fixed. And so they managed to turn it around and get out of there. I'm sure if I looked up the story, I'd find out which battleship it was. But for some reason, I want to say it was. He said Ohio, but I don't think. I feel like that's the wrong ship. But I'd have to go. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of that kind of stuff, and oh, I'm hungry from lack of food. And I always have that wondering of like, could today's generation do that job? Because you know, it's one of those areas you're always told you hear the. God damn it, that was supposed to be for me. But you always hear a lot of the areas where the older generations are like, the younger generation's too soft. They'd never be able to, do what we did when we were a kid or whatever. 40, I don't think. Yep, that's not it. I don't know. I mean, I think I might have been able to do what my dad did. In Vietnam, being a tanker, but like, how many? Oh yeah, no, they're fine. But I don't know if I definitely don't think I could have been infantry. There's no way I would have been like, nope. Like that's not gonna work for me. Yeah, I actually did watch some. Actually, more so listen to because they didn't really show much. But yeah, it's one of those areas where I always feel like, yeah, it's definitely that area. If everything's, I'd say much easier now, not having to go through the 1940. Oh, or the absolutely freaking like I would despise doing is World War One. Like, I'll pass on standing in the trench. Like, yeah, that's just know I feel good not having to have done that. And that was the Lost Generation, I think. And yeah, I feel that's the truth. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. And what do you have? And I think the World War II generation, the generation that served in World War II was referred to as the greatest generation. And I don't remember the area, but I don't remember the exact year, but I know that when I was looking up the generations, I was like, okay, so my mom was a boomer, but my dad actually was born the last year of the generation before the boomers. I was like, holy shit. And unfortunately, I don't remember what year that was. Oh, those guys, I think they have a mini nuke launcher, a Fat Man. I should probably look up what the actual name of that was. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Ah. Yeah. That's it? He only had mole rat teeth? I gotta say, this does make it so much easier with this thing. Man, like, oh, this is outlines that guy in red. God damn, I keep running through this, and yeah, this isn't even a place on the map, right? No, it is. Good. I was like, seems like it should be. It was just a little off. Yeah. It's like, if you ever seen George Carlin, when he goes through and he talks about the different things and how the name affects like how the people's perception of something is. He goes through, like, during World War I, they called it shell shock, you know, and he's like, it's good, it's powerful. Like, when you hear somebody say it, it's spam, and now it's something, and it just doesn't have the same oomph to it. Where he went through and talked about it, and I'm like, yeah, you know, it does. You know, if somebody says they have shell shock. Basically, yeah. But yeah, it is. It's kind of interesting how, like, you go through and you just get this area where they just take something, and it would lessen the effect of how people looked on it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think my dad got, like, listed with anything, but I know he was affected by serving in Vietnam. Yeah, post-traumatic stress, exactly. Yeah, the whole, which I think basically everybody who served in combat in Vietnam probably had some kind of post-traumatic stress or shell shock, depending on how they want to say it. And I think there was another term in there between the two. There might be a new one or something, but like, yeah, these guys, they can't keep anything because, like, but yeah, George Carlin went over like all of those. Yeah. But yeah, there was some brutal stuff. I do find it funny, though, if you go through, like, so after Vietnam, the U.S. Vietnam War,
Dima,
Vietnam was invaded by China, like in
Excellent.
I think
Yes.
late 70s, early 80s.
These look like they'll serve.
They didn't
Let me
learn
take a
anything. They
listen.
didn't watch us get our asses, like, whooped effectively.
Good to hear his voice again. Oh, some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. But I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary.
Yeah.
Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more smoothly. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls once you're done.
Oh,
I'm ready.
I'm
Then I
so
won't
ready to
keep
do
you
this.
any longer.
Because I look forward to this.
The tape. The fate of this.
And when I was a kid, actually, we had a large chunk of the people, the Vietnamese who helped the United States. They were living around here in this area of California, and I still see some groups of them too. And what's funny, one of the things that's kind of funny is I totally forgot that most of them were, oh, I hope I get this right, Hmong? They're like the hill people from Vietnam? Or something like that. I don't know the exact, the right terming. But yeah. Oh, jeez. But yeah, it's also the like I said, I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. The Hmong. That's the people, the Asian people that you see in Gran Turismo, the movie with a Clint Eastwood movie. I was like, oh, holy shit! That like a large group of those people were who I went to school with. Hell, one of them that I actually went to school with in first grade didn't even speak English. Yeah, Gran Torino's a fantastic movie too. I actually really like it. I think the name threw me off because I was like, oh, this is gonna be some car movie, and it's like not what I expected when I watched it. Because like. Yeah. But I did like the ending though. Spoilers for those of you who haven't watched it, but I did like the ending where he gives his car to the kid. He's like, as long as you don't put any, and he used all the racially unfriendly terms to put, where he's like, oh, don't do any of that gook shit to the car, and you can it's all yours. I was like, oh, this is so good. It's like, yeah, it's family who we're never there for him. Yeah, basically, they were thinking they're all gonna get this stuff, and he's giving it away these Asian people who moved into the neighborhood who he got to know like family. And treated him well and gave him all this stuff, and yeah, that I say yeah, it was really good. I really liked the movie. I think it's one of those good feel good movies, even though there's some bad stuff, but it's all for the right reason, or it all ends up right. Oh shit. Yeah, you feel good by the end of it, even though there's some bad stuff. But then again, actually, I think that's kind of like what a lot of like Clint Eastwood movies really are. Yeah, Blazing Saddles. Yeah. You can go through. People have compiled like there's people out there who've compiled like all of the black reactors to Blazing Saddles, the area where they see the sheriff showing up, and it's always so funny them going, no way, because it's they're saying stuff that today people would think, be like, no. But yeah, it's some funny stuff. Exactly. They're like, what did he say? I think he said the sheriff's near. Ah, good stuff.
Excuse me.
Was wondering when I'd get to meet our newest member. I'm Sister Mai. You happen to catch the grand...
Right. Yeah.
Look, just stay on the high confess... Now, there's something... And,
Uh-huh. Was wondering if there was anything...
well, I assume you saw the old... I need a pump rig. And if any place... The place is...
I actually think I already found it.
You did? Oh, fantastic. So that regulator should slot right into the apparatus downstairs. My bypass to the filters should take care of the rest. Unless I mess something up. I was thinking, you willing to do...
Sure. I can take care of that.
Great. Pumps down.
And they just load me up with more weapons. Okay, so the first time I went through and did this, I was like, oh, I can just hop down there, and I jumped over the side and died. I was like, oh, it's a bit farther than I thought. Yeah, this is the powered armor helmet upgrade. Which, yeah, like, the fact that it just, everybody's red, seriously, for me, it's like that area. I just want to start shooting people. I was like, oh, they're red. And start blasting. It'd be that, that meme that you get for Danny DeVito. You know, I came in and I just started blasting.
Trust in Adam. But don't leave the bay without stocking up. You need something?
Don't need anything today.
I'll be here.
All right, let's go kill Tectus. It's gonna be so much fun. It's the best part of the game. Just put that meme there for you. Just be like, oh, Danny DeVito with the 2 pistols. I just came in and started blasting. Which, the idea of Danny DeVito just like coming in and shooting everybody is pretty entertaining.
I'd heard whispers of a new convert. Welcome, brother. How does it feel to take your place among Adam's chosen?
It's an honor.
I'm glad you feel. You've been to Far Harbor, yes? What would you do with such a place? Understand. But when faced with an enemy, fight back. For years, my predecessor begged for peace, while Far Harbor fortified their bastion of heresy. We tried to help, but now that all Adams, they will...
Right.
But it is only
Sure.
now.
I found this icon.
Is that the mother? So the whisper? It would seem he expects great
Come
things
on.
from...
This guy talks too much.
I recovered a holotape.
Martin, play it. I want to hear that coward's voice.
Oh, is it Confessor or is it Martin? Oh, there it is, Martin
Listen,
Hewitt.
children. Tectus' time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
Hi, Confessor.
I can't believe it. He's alive. I will send word we're not to be bothered.
Be respectful. You walk through hallowed halls.
All right.
Ah, there you are. I have a job for you.
I am your vessel, Radiant One. I will wipe your foes from these shores.
All right. Now, I do wish I could have turned this stupid thing off. I don't remember seeing those turrets up there. But then again, it's probably because I've never set the laser grid off that was there. Ugh. What a convenient area right there.
Show yourself!
Don't mind my friends. These children have proven they can be trusted. Unlike some. You walk into my chambers, carrying that treasonous filth, and expect me to believe you simply happened upon it? If you value your life, you will tell me everything you know about Martin's whereabouts.
Dima sends his regards.
Dima! You trick!
Probably could have looted the other guys, but oh well. I absolutely love the area where it's just like, oh, and Dima sends his regards, and you just fucking blast the shit out of him. Huh, really? I guess I missed that. I actually never beat Oblivion though. But I had I think it was the collector's edition, and in there's the
Our family has gotten a little bigger.
there's a oh, what is it?
Another
God
child,
damn it.
dead at the hands.
I remember there was an area where there's a glitch, and you could infinitely loot something, and it'll constantly give you like just shit tons of money. And I went in and I did that, and I just bought everything I needed, and then I played for a bit, and I just got bored of it. Damn. Which, you know, is really appropriate because it just tells you that sometimes, like, if you do a cheat or something like that, or an exploit or something, it can ruin the game depending on like how much it affects. how big of an effect on there. Like when you have like when you go and you buy like all the spells and all the other whatever everything, you're just like, well, I have everything. What's the point now? And I'm pretty sure they fixed it in later versions. God damn it! Like, seriously? Parasites from walking through water. I'm in powered armor. It's like, come on, Bethesda. I don't think I'm gonna get parasites from walking through water in a sealed frickin'... Or is this not as sealed as I think it is? So I'm feeling pretty much that this is a pretty sealed suit of armor. Otherwise, you'd drown. Yeah, they are. They are definitely forever. It's that area of all, let's roll on this table and see what you got. Parasites. Like, thanks. Which also reminds me of, in D&D 2nd edition, when you took martial arts, there was a oh shit, what I'll just fucking eat. I don't even remember what it was. You'd roll in a chart for the martial arts to determine what attack you just did. And I played a halfling berserker that knew martial arts, and I kept rolling headbutt. Like, every attack, it'd be like, oh, what am I doing? And it's headbutt. So I'm just sitting there running around, it's just like this frothing halfling smashing my head into everything. Which, in its own right, I felt was just like the funniest thing ever, just to think of this halfling running up and just smacking his head into you. Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty good. That was we were playing Ravenloft, and my character was from Dark Sun, and we had like that was the other thing is I think one of the other first things they did is I forget what the other guys like. One of the guys from I don't think it was Greyhawk. It was we did have a character from Greyhawk, but the character from the Forgotten Realms, I stole all his armor, or not his armor, but like all his metal weapons at one point. I was like, metal? But yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. I quite enjoyed that. Yeah, the other players also had fun with it. They're like, we're just gonna release the halfling on you. And people would be like, the halfling, and then I start frothing at the mouth. I felt like the Berserker, it being from like, was it the Eric the Viking? Which I don't know if you've seen that movie. It's pretty funny. But at the end, the like, there's the Berserker who's always saying he's a berserk, but never berserks until like the end of the movie. He's like super disappointing, and then all of a sudden he starts like frothing at the mouth. He's just like, oh, so I'm a berserk, and it's just like frothing. It starts attacking everything. It's so good. But yeah, if you haven't seen Eric the Viking, I'd recommend it. I think it's a funny movie.
There will be peace on the island again.
Atom's vision was clear on the matter.
It's good for a, like, if you can get it as a stream or something, like, if it's on one of the streaming sites.
While under its sway.
Think nothing of it.
It's got
You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
You are too kind, Ema. I should only need just A little more.
Yeah, and it's got oh god damn it, I forget the main guy from it. He's done a bunch of shit too, and yeah, it's done by the guy from Shawshank Redemption. Exactly, yes, him.
Dima.
I suppose you've heard the news. The High
But-
Confessors had a vision.
It's
Adam demands
it's by one of the
peace.
guys from
Can
Monty
I assume
Python.
you're here to tell me your task is done?
It's been dealt with, yes.
Excellent. Peace can finally come to the island. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the Nucleus, Far Harbor, and Acadia will all flourish together.
And
It was the right thing to
one of the things I thought was really
It was
funny is the guy who
necessary.
directed it and wrote it and everything.
Hope for a better future.
He talked about it
God will be the
afterwards
judge of our actions.
because he's like, no, I thought it was like this
Things
serious
from here.
movie that I was doing that was going to be
I've
really good with
arranged
a few
talks
things, and
between
he
the
realized he's like,
children of
no,
Adam and
it's a
Farhan.
campy comedy
They will learn
like-
to prosper together.
because he plays a character in the movie and he does
The
this
children
funny
will
voice and
revel in
everything.
Their irradiated bastion.
And he was told like,
Harbormen
why are you
will
doing that? And
continue
he's
to
like, oh,
survive
and it's like, oh
and
yeah.
reclaim what the fog has taken from them, and my people will remain safe here for all you've done. And of course, you are welcome in Acadia whenever you like. After all, where would we be without you?
Nice. Yeah, for a while I'm one of those people who doesn't watch TV, but I watch a shit ton of movies.
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the island.
It was the right thing to do.
I can't believe people like you actually exist. Part of the reason I didn't trust Dima was because he seemed too selfless. But you're just like him. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was alright, but I left them. Everything in a cave.
You're right, because
I will.
Just saying,
I'll
let me
start
finish
gathering
this
my
up
supplies
here.
and thanks for
Okay, so my friends and I, when we were in high school, right out of high school, we'd get together.
I'll head back to the Commonwealth
No,
soon.
there. Okay, she's done.
Just
We would get together and try and find like really bad, amazing movies. And one of the best ones, one of my friends found and showed up with was Freaked. But if you haven't heard of it and haven't seen it, Freaked is absolutely amazing. It's oh god damn it. I hope I get his name right. It's Alex Winters. And Alex Winters is is friends with Keanu Reeves. He's the other guy who did Bill and Ted. When they did the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey. And this was his movie. He wrote it with one of his other friends and did the thing, and it's bad and absolutely hilarious. And it has a secret cameo from Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves plays one of the characters, but is not listed anywhere. Like, you will not find his name or anything in the movie. And the character doesn't look like Keanu Reeves, so you're not going to like look at him because he's one of the mutants. He's one of the freaks. But it's definitely on my list of if you like bad movies, this is the best one. It's absolutely just amazingly bad in all the right ways. You like for people who like bad movies, this checks all the boxes. sure if I sat here and thought about it, there's probably some other like really good bad movies out there also that are just fantastic. Which, I mean, you know, there always is. That sounds familiar. I wonder if it's, yeah. Like every now and then you'll find some of these people that do the internet movie reviews, and they'll go through and they'll just try and find some of the most ridiculously, you know, kind of messed up movies. But that sounds familiar. That sounds like it might be one of the ones they did. I wish I could remember the name of the movie that my roommate rented when I was like super sick and out of it, and I hadn't slept. Like I caught something, and I couldn't sleep for days, and I was awake, and he rented this movie, and it was like really bad. It was like it was during the Indiana Jones ripoff era, where everybody was trying to make those kind of Indiana Jones ripoff movies, and it was just super bad. I couldn't concentrate on anything though, so I don't remember what it was called. Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to think, what was it called? Romance of the Stone, which was one of the Indiana Jones knockoff movies, was really good. And oh god damn it, it's Michael Douglas and Danny DeVito playing one of the villains. Yeah, those are good ones. And then
so yeah, I think they
oh damn it. There's one of the other ones, like Quartermain or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. It's one of Sharon Stone's first movies.
Carapaces is a dirty job. The pay will be worth it.
Which is it's pretty good. It's goofy as all hell.
You got your Mirelurk carapaces?
Finally,
instrument
it's
of
done.
Adam's
Everything
will.
that can be welded, duct tape, or superglued to the damn docks, all there. Feels like I can finally sit a spell and relax. Take this. It's well earned.
Enjoy the break.
Oh, I gotta do
I wonder
the
how long before some sad sap gets a splinter in their wee toe and it's up to me to fix it. Take care, Mainlander.
I swear these people just want to load me down with so much stuff that I can't like deal with it all. It's like, you're not gonna be able to carry everything.
Avery.
I need to talk to you. Tectus wasn't specific, but he said that you were an instrument of Adam's will. Because of you, I think we have a real chance of...
I wish you both well.
Truly, we don't deserve you.
Oh, Idle Hands. That is such a great movie. I love that. Yeah, you're right. It's goofy as all hell. It's fantastic. And I can't remember, that's the, yeah. Oh, god damn it. The main actor in there who plays the guy who gets the idle hand and everything, I forget his name. But actually, for all this time, I guess it was some area because he was like one of the child actors came up at his time. Like, him and Macaulay Culkin were supposed to have some, like, feud between the two of them, and both of them were kind of like, no, there's nothing between the two of us. I saw an interview the guy did. He was talking about it like not too long, probably been years ago now, but it feels like it was not too long ago for me. But still, I thought it was funny. He's like, yeah, we were supposed to have this feud and we didn't know it. You gotta love that kind of goofiness. But yeah, that was definitely a fantastic movie. It's always great when you hear these rumors about the feuds between actors, and the actor's like, I didn't know that. Mind you, there was a real feud between Richard Gere and Sylvester Stallone. Now, if I remember correctly, Sylvester Stallone is the one who started the gerbil story. And I don't think I need to say anything more than that. Because either you know about the gerbil story or you don't. That's the other thing, is I forget the exact reason why there was the feud. But yeah, it's like something, I think it was something that Richard Gere said. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. So now you know where that all started. Stallone. Don't piss him off. Mind you, I do think the rivalry between Stallone and Schwarzenegger, though, on the other hand, was a different kind of rivalry. It's not one where they're like going after it, because they're constantly trying to one up the other. Actually, let's see, where's the Nicholas? Okay. I definitely want to do the Red Death. Like at least I think that's what it's called, the Red Death, where you go through and you kill the Mirelurk that's on some island. I think it's down in here. Which I definitely remember that the first time, and I thought that was hilarious.
Hey.
Yeah, they, maybe I can flush them out of the system by drinking enough water. You know what? I bet I have enough antibiotics. Yeah, I do. And of course I did it after I left. And wait, and I can level up. Yeah, I don't think I need to regenerate lost health. I think getting rid of Brad's is good enough. Get up my pistol. You know what? I'm using powered armor. Exactly. They're gonna enjoy the way out. They're just like, yep, time to do some tubing. We're out of here. Moving on to the next sucker. It's like the parasites in Futurama. So okay, so I'm gonna end this once I get to Echo, the Echo Lake Lumber Mill. I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna save it and call it good for the night. Yes, yes, the parasites from the egg sandwich. The egg salad sandwich. Yeah, that he ate in the gas station. He got was it a gas station bathroom? Just fantastic. I have to say, for being I mean, that's where I always get my food. I go to the gas station, go to the bathroom, see the vending machine. You're just like, oh yeah, egg salad sandwich. It's in the same vending machine as the condoms. Ah. But anyway, so I was gonna say, for being like a comedy cartoon, Futurama had some of just like the most heartbreaking fucking episodes, man. The dog one, man, just holy crap. Great. I went the wrong direction. Oh yeah, both those shows are really good. For me though, when talking about The Simpsons, I would go with I want to say it's season 7. Which is the one that's my favorite. And if I remember right, it's the season where the very first episode is "You Only Move Twice," and it's the one with
My kids ain't gonna believe the stories about you.
Hank Scorpio. Yeah, I imagine so. It's one of those areas you can. And there's so many episodes. I mean, the first season you can blow through pretty quick, but you could definitely see the quality start to go up as you get farther and farther into it. And then all of a sudden, I feel like the quality doesn't. It's not like it gets worse. It just kind of stagnates because they're not bringing on more people like they used to, because they used to specifically kind of like clear out the writers room effectively, not like on purpose. They're not like telling everybody, hey, you're all fired, get the fuck out of here kind of thing, but they're like, okay, like so many people would leave, and just that constant moving, I think, of writers was really good. And then after, I don't know, probably around season 10, they really slowed up on that whole area of like
the fog's poison on account of
shaking up the writers.
I'm looking for weapons.
Considering they used to have people like Conan O'Brien. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, and that's the thing, though, is like, yeah, they had all these amazing people that come through and write for a little bit.
Take it one day at a time.
But it was really good. They definitely knew what they were doing. And I think even a bad episode of The Simpsons is generally pretty entertaining, if nothing else. But yeah, Futurama, that's another one. I feel like they did a really good job with that. And I did watch the first 2 seasons of there's that fantasy show they did on Netflix. I think it was called was it Disenchanted or something like that? I think so, exactly. It was pretty good. I didn't get to see the ending of it, and I know or at least I think they finished it. It was like 3 or 4 seasons, and they finished it. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna call it there, and obviously I'll be back again tomorrow. So it's not like I'm doing anything else after work.